Shine, baby, shine.
Hi, this is Brandi Mitchell, and welcome to another episode on Look the Part to Get the Role TV. And today's topic is the 5 warning signs that you may need a makeover in your image or business. As entrepreneurs or people who are looking to become entrepreneurs, sometimes we spend so much time working in our business that often we go neglected, and how that shows up oftentimes is in our image. And it could be anything. It could be how we physically look. It could be our hair gets a little outdated. It could be that we're not caring for our skin. It could be that, quite honestly, we're running so hard in our business that we're not taking care of our body. So the way that it manifests is in the way that we look in terms of gaining weight. So the thing is that as an entrepreneur, we're always the face of our businesses. Even take it one step further, if you work for somebody else, you're still representing them. So you really kind of always have to be aware of your image and what it's actually projecting to other people. And the thing that usually happens is when it is time for us to kind of shine, or we want to get promoted and things of that nature, and we really honestly could be the very best candidate for the job, if the image is not on point, what happens is you can have somebody else that comes in the door that may be less qualified than you, maybe have like half of the knowledge or the ability that you have, but because you don't come in the door and represent, you haven't taken those extra minutes to be extremely polished with the way that you look, you might get looked over simply because you're not aware of updating your image. So today, I want to really talk about some of the warning signs that you may have already had, or that you need to be on the lookout to let you know if it's time to up-level your image. So warning sign number 1 that you might be in need of a makeover is just obviously your personal image. It may be that you've worn the same hairstyle for maybe 10 years now. You haven't changed the haircut, you haven't changed the hairstyle, you may have gone to the same hairstylist for several years, and so when you look at your pictures actually from 10-15 years ago look exactly the same as they do now. That might be a telltale sign that you might need to up-level your actual image. Another indicator when it comes to your personal image is really your wardrobe. So if you feel outdated in your wardrobe, and every time you go in your closet you feel like you look like 1985 or 1990, or I know some of you all probably still have outfits actually from that time period, dude, it's time to let it go and update your personal image. So just looking at those things and saying, okay, have I taken the effort to kind of update and refresh my look? That's something that you want to really be careful of. The second warning sign is your online presence. And what I mean about that is specifically, for example, your website. In today's modern time, your website is really like your storefront. So if your website isn't interactive and it's not talking to your audience and it's more like a brochure than anything else, it doesn't give a way to communicate with people, it doesn't give a way to be able to continue a conversation with them, then that's probably a telltale sign that you need to upgrade it and up-level it so that it's interactive. Your online presence right now is just as valuable as meeting people and networking in person. As a matter of fact, there's so many more business deals and interactions being done online. So this is an area where you want to make sure that that first click, when people click on your website, that they in fact are, they want to stay on that website. The first page that people see when they click on it is the most valuable real estate. So on that page, they should be able to interact with you. They should be able to become a part of your community. They should be able to, you should have some type of blog content on there that people actually want to interact with you. If you don't have that, then more than likely you just have a really cute and probably expensive brochure that's not leading to any type of sales or relationships. The third warning sign is examining your marketing collaterals that promote you. The marketing collaterals that you give out, like your business card, or if it is a physical brochure, if you feel like every time you go to a new event you need new materials, that's a telltale sign. So if say you're going to a networking event, or say you're a speaker and you're going to speak before an audience, things of that nature, if you feel like you got to create something new each time, that means that you haven't taken enough time to create a very clear marketing message on those materials that win every time. So you want to really examine and see if where you are right now currently in your business and the things that you want, if your marketing collaterals clearly define that, they look the part, meaning that they are at the caliber of where you want to be. You want to make sure that all those things are on point. Warning sign number 4 is how your image positions you. And this is very important because oftentimes I remember, I'll never forget, I was speaking at an event, and after we spoke, we went into this particular area and we were selling our books. And I'll never forget that the young lady next to me she was dressed down. The person that was with her was dressed in a suit, and he was her employee. And people would look right past her and they would go to him. And she would say, I don't know why they don't see me as, I'm the owner of the company. I said, well, he stands out. He looks like he's the boss. The next day, literally, she had her makeup on. She had done her hair differently. She had her suit on. She looked like the boss. It was enough to jolt her. And that's how powerful image is. You want to make sure that whatever your position is, that you are standing very firmly and boldly in it, and that if that's who you are or that's who you want to be, that you definitely present yourself that way for where you're going. Warning sign number 5 is your total packaging. And what I mean by that is it's basically the totality of who you are. It's not only your look, it's what you do, how you present yourself. And a big telltale sign of this that you're off target with this is if you feel like you have to really explain what you do. So meaning that when you meet a new client, or if you're on the phone with someone, and you're trying to actually do business with them, you have to overly explain what you do. Because in today's day and time, people are Googling you while they're on the phone with you. They're literally sitting there and they're researching you before they even talk to you. They're deciding if they want to even continue a conversation. And so I really do believe that the way that you present yourself online, the way that your promotional pictures look, the way that you've written up what it is that you do, that is the whole package of you, that it needs to be so compelling and on point and authentic to who you are that it is really doing the selling for you. So I know that those 5 warning signs, you may say, well, my goodness, like I have all 5 of those. I need to check in on all 5 of those, or it might be one of them. In my book, Look the Part to Get the Role, I have an assessment there that takes you through everything you could possibly think of to really take a full holistic view of what you're projecting out to the world. So I would suggest that if you don't already have the book, go ahead and purchase the book so that you can get that assessment for yourself. And if you do have the book, just go to the page that talks about visual brand assessment so that you can really go through it for yourself. And then you can look and say, okay, these are the areas that I need to tighten up in, and you can begin to do so. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Look the Part to Get the Role TV. Be sure to subscribe on our YouTube channel and join our community. We have so many wonderful things coming up. In fact, just a little heads up, I have recently released 70 pounds of weight. 70. Yes. So I went from a size 18 to literally a size 4'6". I've never ever seen a 4'6" before, unless it had a 1 in front of it. Do the math. So many people were asking me how I did it. I decided to do a class all at one time and tell everyone at the same time how I did it. It's been a 10-month journey. I can't even express how much freedom and just the different things that have happened during the 10 months. I sometimes get a little emotional about it, but we're having a teleseries. Well, it's actually going to be a live video that we're doing to talk all about it and hopefully give tips that you can use if that's something that area that you want to kind of improve in. So all the information is on the website at www.looktheparttogetherole.com. Register for the class, sign up quick. I know that the lines are going to fill up really quick, so go ahead and register, invite a friend, and that may be one of the solutions to one of those 5 warning signs for you as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Shine, baby, shine.